Incendio!
Frosty, there's no man.
Reparo!
Nothing to repair. Might be. Should have left it on a snowball. It's time, yet again, to work on learning dark arts. I say work on because last time I said it was gonna be a spell. Well, not last time. The first time when I said it was gonna be a spell, it wasn't there yet.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
Cool.
And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his
Rebellion.
own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've
So they
practically
died
lost Anne.
reading
I cannot
books.
lose Sebastian too.
Don't read books, I guess.
Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know.
I think he might, and I can
mean
tell you that right now. Even if I tell him not to, he's gonna do it, so might as well go with him and make sure he doesn't get hurt, right? Yeah? Another thing to get working on.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
If it isn't the treasure hunter. Still hungry? I doubt there's ever been a headmaster.
It's such a magical place.
Deke would like to speak with you when you
Yes,
have a
Deke?
moment.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me.
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts
Gosh.
to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Never mind, Deke, we're good.
Actually, perhaps another time.
So, I did change the look. Made it a little bit lighter in here. Also, that time when I brewed a bunch of potions and spells and stuff, I did add feeding troughs. Now I can walk in and just brush them. And that's all it takes to collect my stuff. Oh yes, thank God. I did get one of each. I don't think I can let him out though, anywhere. That sucks. See if it eats. Okay, and I should be able to go straight to where is there it is.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Straight to get the breeding pen. Should be a relatively quick thing to set up.
I was wondering when I'd see you again.
Breeding pen.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to
Ooh.
Deke with the thestrals.
I wanted that too.
Let me
Lucky
know
I
if
had
there's
enough
anything
money.
else I can do to help.
Hi, Deke.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Oh? And here I was, bitching about not
Deke
having
never
enough
grows
space
tired
for
of
all
the
my
room's surprises.
animals.
We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
If I go across the top, I can. It's a neat little room.
Revelio.
Now they can play with some toys.
I'll look after you.
Okay, so over here. I do want to put a reading pen over here too. A little bit more secluded area. Nice. I don't understand why you can't fly around in here. That part's a little weird. Okay, they did eat. I want to see what they give off. Oh, it's those feathers that needed. Okay. dark. Perfect. Well, it is playing with the bubble. Cool.
Revelio.
Fun in here. There is. So I discovered walking around in the other one, you can find items in these too. Not done yet. Oh. Now that I'm practically out, I can start those again. Oh, I'm missing an ingredient for it. Never mind. Okay, well, I can take those at least. So many reasons I needed to come back. Oh, okay. I just like died for a second. Let's start with the start with them. I'm not liking the whole it's gonna take 20 in-game minutes, or 30 in-game minutes part. some potting stuff set up in here, but I'll get to it eventually. I thought he said I just had to start it. Okay, well, yeah, no. I guess we'll... Gosh. I guess we'll have to check later on that. Probably the beginning of the next video. I guess we'll meet with Bobby. And yet again in the middle of nowhere.
What are you up to now?
Meeting Ooh. I think I know what mission this is.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that
I'll
idea?
do the ill-advised things then.
This way.
And you just come with me.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Take them out. I'm not gonna stop you. The ministry isn't gonna stop you. Poppy, bro. Move your ass.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Poachers.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Revelio.
Still smoking. Pelts. Poor beasts. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Poppy, God.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
I don't even know if Merlin knows.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named.
Someone's
going to regret treading.
When he wasn't looking at us.
Seems we may have an intruder in our midst.
Ooh.
Only one way to find out.
I don't know why, I just really wanted to break the bridge. I call that half stealth, half aggressive.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Such beautiful creatures used for such disastrous things.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Fine.
Don't know what Victor was sinking, striking a bargain with him. Revelio. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade...
Crap you are.
Before I find you. shall we finish? Am I supposed to be impressed?
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
See this? This is where somebody gets hurt.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Shoot, I'll take a dragon.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact.
Back for more. Right. The lab returns to the...
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Unless you...
now before more show up!
Do that how exactly? Okay.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Incendio! This way!
Awesome.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Not if I just...
We aren't helping
Tell
ourselves
her.
standing here.
But
Let's get
I
to
mean
safety.
deep.
We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you?
Well, the map
I shall
is
see you back
closed
at the
now.
castle.
Cool. Cool. We didn't die. I'm kind of upset though about the fact that you can burn a cloth all the way up top, but you can't do fire more than that.
Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Cool. She's gonna teach me the last spell I think I have to learn. Let's check. So, I am a Slytherin. So it's not that I'm gonna not use the spells. I'm just gonna not use them on people that are in a situation that they deserve it, you know? Let's check on the testicles. I don't know if it's been long enough. Seven minutes. I can probably find a way to kill 7 minutes. I click the field guide page in the underground harbor. Click the field guide page. Okay. Take the library, I guess.
Revelio.
Ban all magic in the library? That affects you too.
Revelio.
I don't even know where to begin to look for this page.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Yep.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin.
Just ask
Before
the
the invention of the
questions.
golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Ooh, Snidget?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According
Okay,
to Beedle
at
the
least it's an
Bard,
easy
the
quiz.
Deathly Hallows consist of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the
So
Cloak of
far.
Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Ooh, the quaffle? I think.
The Quaffle.
That's right! When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice
It gives
Potion
them
can be used to change
characteristics.
things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm
I'd
just
like to
curious
answer more
at this
questions.
point.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The International Confederation of Wizards.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council. The Wizards'
Okay.
Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Peruvian Vipertooth.
Brilliant! Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who
I had no
founded
clue.
the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the Three Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a lethifold?
The knockback jinx.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus charm. The only known survivor of a lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
How many more questions was it? I don't know.
Laverne de Montmorency.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The basilisk.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the rune's paw. According to parcel mouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
The Amazon rainforest.
No, Ilvermorny is actually located on Mount Greylock. The American school was founded in the 17th century by Isolde Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Ooh, that one I know. No, I don't. Never mind, I take it back.
Amatentia.
That's the answer.
No,
Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
I don't have time for another quiz at the moment.
That's fine. Come and find me if you'd like to try later. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
And cheese our way over there. That's where the first years come in.
Revelio. So this is the underground harbour. Revelio. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete, I should attend Transfiguration.
Easy enough. So this is where you would have come in as a first year. Oh, while I'm here.
Lumos.
Is this one different?
Incendio. Lumos.
Triangle was 1. Triangle circle was 3.
My mother would like to speak with me.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks?
Lumos.
Might we be safe since we rescued the dragon from Hauntel Hall?
Oh. So this isn't the other one. You ready to reopen it?
Lumos.
Where in the world is the butterfly for this painting?
Lumos.
There it is. Okay, we're gonna take this back to its home. And then after that, go to the next one. Where's that? I can figure out where the frame was. Can't jump down.
I've always said that travel...
There we go. Cool.